Welcome to the Explainer. Today, we're going to crack open the professional toolkit that turns messy, complex business problems into clear, valuable solutions. We'll see exactly how the pros go from a chaotic idea to a focused, value-driven plan.
You know the feeling, right? We've all been there. You've got a great idea, a new project, a big problem to solve, but it's just a fog of uncertainty. So many moving parts, so many opinions flying around. How in the world do you cut through all that noise and turn that chaotic energy into actual clarity? Well, the secret isn't about just working harder. It's about working smarter. See, the pros use a specific set of techniques, and this isn't just stuff they made up. It's grounded in industry standards like the Business Analysts Body of Knowledge, the BABOK Guide, which is basically the global gold standard for this kind of work. So today, we're opening up that exact toolkit for you. First things first. Before you can build anything new, you have to diagnose the situation. It's kind of like a doctor assessing a patient before writing a prescription. You have to deeply, truly understand the present before you can even think about building the future. The first tool is so simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Observation. This just means getting out there and watching the real process in the real world. So let's imagine we're building a new mobile app for a pizza company. Observation would be literally going into a store to watch people order, or even better, sitting with potential users as they try to use a competitor's app and seeing exactly where they get stuck or frustrated.
Okay, next up, we get a little more methodical with process analysis. This is where we map out the current, or as-is, process, step by painful step. For our pizza app, we'd chart out every single action, from the moment a customer thinks, "I'm hungry," to the pizza actually arriving. This helps us spot those hidden delays and annoying bottlenecks that our brand new app is going to solve.
And to round out this first phase, we use mind mapping. Now this is a fun one. It's creative, it's collaborative. You get the whole team in a room and just brainstorm every possible feature for the app. No idea is too crazy. Payment options, delivery tracking, coupon codes, drone delivery, whatever. You get it all out on the table so you can see the entire universe of possibilities. So we've done our homework. We've diagnosed the current reality. We've seen the pain points. We've analyzed the process. We've mapped out all the possibilities. Now we get to start designing where we want to go. This is that awesome shift from what is to what could be. Now this is a really key distinction. In phase 1, we used process analysis to map the current, slow, clunky pizza ordering process. Now here in phase 2, we use process modeling. This is where we design the brand new, super fast, 3-click ordering flow for our app. Analysis is the diagnosis, modeling is the cure. You know, a great solution needs great support, and that's where organizational modeling comes in. It helps us answer that critical question, who needs to be involved for this thing to actually work? For our app, we'd figure out which departments, marketing, IT, operations, finance, all have a role to play, and what exactly they're responsible for. It makes sure we're not just building something in a vacuum. Okay, this is so important. It's not just about what the app does, but how well it does it. This is where we define the non-functional requirements. Sure, it lets you order a pizza, great, but is it secure? Does it load in under 2 seconds? Is it actually easy and intuitive to use? These are the quality things that make the difference between an app people love and one they delete immediately. And here's where the idea starts to feel real. Prototyping. Instead of just talking about a slick 3-click ordering process, we build a simple, clickable mock-up of the app. We put it in people's hands and let them actually test it out, all before a single line of expensive code gets written. The feedback you get here is pure gold. All right, so we have a design, we have a prototype, things are looking good. But here's the thing. Ideas are cheap and resources are always limited. How do we make sure our solution is actually going to deliver value, and how do we build the most important stuff first? This last phase is all about making smart, strategic choices. This is how we define the win. How do we know if we succeeded? We don't just hope the app works. We use metrics and key performance indicators, or KPIs, to set a clear, measurable target. This becomes the North Star for the entire project. For instance, a killer KPI for our pizza app would be something super concrete and measurable like this. Increase mobile orders by 25% within the first 6 months of launch. See, that's not a vague hope. It's a specific goal that tells the entire team exactly what success looks like.
So remember that mind map with a million different feature ideas? Well, we can't build all of them, at least not right away. Prioritization is the technique we use to make those tough trade-off decisions. It's about systematically figuring out what's most important so we can deliver the biggest bang for our buck right now.
And a simple little chart like this is a fantastic tool for it. We can score each feature on its potential value to the user and the technical effort it'll take to build. You can see right away that order tracking is high value and pretty low effort. That's a quick win. It's clearly a higher priority than, say, one-click ordering, which might be slightly higher value but is way harder to build.
And finally, we close the loop with reviews. This is the formal check-in. We take our prototype, our KPIs, and our priority list, and we present them to our key stakeholders, the project sponsors, the head of marketing, you name it. This isn't just a casual update. It's a structured meeting to get their official feedback and, most importantly, their sign-off. This ensures everyone is aligned and committed before we move on.
And that's the journey. By moving through these 3 phases, first understanding, then designing, and finally deciding, we've used this toolkit to transform a chaotic, messy idea into a clear, focused, and valuable plan that everyone can actually get behind.
These 10 techniques, from just watching people work all the way to high-level prioritization, they form a powerful, repeatable system for success. And this isn't just for building apps. This is a framework you can use to tackle any complex project, whether you're launching a new product or improving a huge company-wide process. So as we wrap up, I want you to think about your own work. What's one area of chaos, one project filled with uncertainty, where one of these tools, maybe it's prototyping, maybe it's a simple prioritization grid, could bring some immediate focus and clarity? That's the power of having the right tool.